etc. And a footpath volunteer, there are a number of us, 2.5 to be precise. And what we do is we walk these footpaths regularly, and or then feed back for a spreadsheet. For example, there's a whole list here, because it just happens to be one of the maps I cover. It's got, I walked it on the 8th of May, okay, 8th of May, okay, yet today I've got a list that are not okay. So it's regularly walking the paths and identifying if you're afforded the bridle way signs and the footpath signs, and you go out with your little rucksack, and I have a hammer in there and I replace the signs if they're faded, just to make sure, particularly, and you have to look behind you as well as in front, because you go over a stone and you keep walking, but somebody might be walking the other way, so you need to look behind you and check that the signs on both sides of the stile. So it involves getting out on foot, walking and covering these maps. Between Gwen and I at the moment, when I say 2.5, one of the persons isn't particularly mobile at the moment and can only do a little bit. So Gwen and I have got 5 maps between us at the moment. But we both like walking, so it is as is. But the more people that do this, and you may have a route that's one of your favourite routes already, and you know, it saves me going to tick it off in Southway. You know, whatever, if I don't always walk that way, I'm more this way in towards Ranelagh and through the backs there. But you know, it can be difficult how people like, but it's, you know, to basically come on board and then come to this meeting to talk about. Thank you. To come to this meeting to talk about their experiences or report to this central point where we get the spreadsheet updated of what needs to be done. You know, if a star's broken or, you know, there's a bull in the field. I've reported many bull in the field signs and there's no bull in the field. And it's a big bugbear of mine, that. So, but that's what it involves, is basically getting out there, but then coming and sharing information so that this information gets done. The volunteer team go out and string and repair, and then thereafter report back to here. So,
is there an amount you're supposed to do a month, a week, or you do it as and when?
We normally, between Gwen and I, our principle is we do each footpath twice a year.
Oh.
So, and now is the big time. There's a problem because everything is growing like crazy, and so you know, we put them right in November, and they're normally, I think the first lot I did was right at the back end of February, when things were just starting to sprout, but still walking. So, any questions about what that is about?
Just curiosity, if you identify a significant problem, like, you know, there's a massive bush that's overgrown, someone's fallen over, who actually fixes that, and roughly how long?
We've got a group of 3 volunteers, and they're out there every week, not be done within the week. And they're just for free, but they're what I call the strimmer team. And they go out with their little estate car with everything, and they clear things that are necessary. So does anybody wish to put themselves forward as a footpath volunteer? Okay, we'll keep plugging the gap. Okay, apologies. Any apologies received from the clerk? Okay. Item number 5, declaration of personal prejudicial interest or requests. No. Should you remember anything as we're proceeding through the meeting, just please speak up at any appropriate point. So at this point, I'll close the meeting for questions from the public. Item 6 on the agenda. Yep.
Can I just ask, SMD 2026 0050.
Just could you repeat that for me?
SMD
Yeah, 2026.
Yeah, 0050.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
There's an objection what's gone on. I was just wondering if some reasons were going be added to it, because it basically just says objection from Cheddleton Parish Council. I wondered if there's some more comments again go on to it. I was wondering.
Okay. Well, that is actually on the agenda, and I'm going to bring it up. So if I'll allow you to come back to us on that.
Yeah, that's
If
right.
I
It just
wanna
says
do-
objection, Sisu, and
Maybe I pressed the wrong button.
there's got to be reasons, aren't there? I should imagine. It just
Not
objection just
necessarily,
isn't
no.
really enough, is it? I wouldn't have said.
This is the one that was invalid.
Oh, is it? Am I looking at the wrong one then?
No, you're not. It's the Lambeth Brownell Road.
Yeah.
Can I come back to it?
Yeah, that's
Comes
fine,
up in
Sue,
the
yeah,
agenda, 'cause it's
yeah.
one of the ones I'm going to mention.
Yeah. I've got another one. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Land adjacent to Wayfield House, the 9 self-build plots.
2025-0440.
Yeah.
That's actually also on my list to mention, but
Okay, 18th of the 6th committee date. I just wondered if that was still going ahead.
that's been cancelled. I'll come
Yeah.
back to that in the
Yeah.
agenda.
And then I've got another one. Oh yeah, what it was. At the last meeting, somebody mentioned something about can the best be added to the plan? I didn't understand what plan they were talking about. All the best sites. Can it? Somebody asked the
It's a
question.
locality plan, isn't
Yeah.
What does that mean?
it? Well, I've got a locality
The way to do
plan.
it.
Well, I don't. The last I heard about locality plans, it was too late for us to do a locality plan. I think it was something that was done probably about 3 years ago. And
Yeah.
we Cheddleton Parish Council didn't take part in it. So there was never actually a locality plan done for Cheddleton.
Oh right.
And I think now, with LGR on the horizon, they're not doing them because it'll be something totally different.
Right. I just wondered what that plan was with all the best. You know, it's
Oh,
something I hadn't heard of.
Some parishes did them, but there isn't one for Cheddleton. It was never done. They put like all the housing allocation areas and all that sort of thing in it, and there isn't one. There wasn't one for Cheddleton.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other
As far as I
questions?
know, anyway.
No, right. Any other questions, please? Yes.
So I've been walking in Wetley Rocks and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
I've used the Staffordshire website to record issues with paths. I've seen your spreadsheet. How are you meshing with Staffordshire Council on things that people report, potentially not through the parish? Also, I can't find Cheddleton 62. I tried to find it yesterday.
Well, it doesn't exist. Let me just
So,
check I've got the right
but it's on your
number.
spreadsheet. It's on the Cheddleton route ROT. Is it ROW? Rights of Way map. It's confusing for somebody who's trying to explore the area. Should I go down somebody's drive through their front garden
62
and
is
out the back of their house?
62 is an ongoing matter, and it's been going on a long time, and it was built over by the homeowner. and it
So
is
the question I
ongoing.
have is, what powers or what leverage do you have to try and resolve things that are recorded on that spreadsheet?
Oh, is that the one I know about where a barn's been built over it? Off Brownell Road?
No, it's Foley
Foley
Lane
Lane.
to Main Road.
Because there's another one where Footpaths been built over with
By the rocks.
the barn.
Down the dip.
Ah, yeah.
Towards the dip. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
It's on the right, and you go through and you come out and follow lane. Or you should.
You try and find it.
Yeah, it doesn't exist, because
Okay.
it was one of the ones I
So the
checked.
question I've got is map updates, liaising with Staffordshire, ROW, and actually doing something. You record them, fine, but
Well,
what can you do about it?
this is also on the agenda for later.
Okay.
Because the councillor that was the lead, that did absolutely everything that you just said, that needs to be done from this to county has resigned. So we need.
But as a member of the general public, I can just go on the county website and record
Yes,
these.
but Keith.
Is that what you're suggesting people do?
What I'm saying is, in the first instance, we had a councillor who was no longer a councillor here, and he liaised with this list and the Strimmer team, and if they could fix it, great, but if it was beyond their remit, it was then reported by him. So we just had a conduit to report.
Right.
Unlike I could do it, you could do it, anybody here